Okay, Stuttering John went over to a restaurant opening, Sorvino's restaurant. That's the actor Paul Sorvino.
What is he opening and where?
He opened a restaurant because Manhattan needs another restaurant.
Oh, boy.
Actually, I hear the food is quite good.
Yeah, it's a really nice restaurant.
Yeah, so he
Where
had.
is it?
It's right on 74th and 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. Now, they end up getting pissed off at John for him being there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you're going to listen to John's questions and everything, and everybody's into it. But Jerry Lewis shows up toward the end of this.
Uh-oh.
And Jerry, of course, is the only celebrity that can handle it. As soon as Jerry comes in, like you'll hear Stuttering John interviews Paul Sorvino. And Paul Sorvino's a great guy, and he's having a lot of fun. And then when John goes to interview Jerry, Paul changes into the anti-Paul Sorvino. Ooh. And John gets thrown out.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I think we're the only people really covering this event.
Yeah, there was one other crew that like from Hard Copy. Besides that, was
but I had never heard that Paul Sorvino was opening a restaurant.
Yeah, so I mean, he's going to get a lot of publicity from it. So I wouldn't be too uptight.
Why is it everybody knows that Jerry's not a fun guy?
Yeah, I know.
And that there'll be no playing with him.
Well, in any case, let's get right to it. Here's we have a list of celebrities that you want to hear with Stuttering John. First up is Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know she was going to be there.
I didn't either.
Dr. Ruth seems to be a celebrity, and she gets into everything.
Yeah. Apparently.
Hi, Dr. Ruth. How are you?
How are you? Okay.
Can we ask you a question, please, for XRK Radio? How are you?
Very good.
How are you, okay?
Yep.
How many times are you going to ask her, how are you?
Well, I'm searching for questions.
Oh, I see. How are you, okay? Yes, I'm okay. How are you?
What John would ask without your programming.
That's John without questions. That's John without us writing him stuff.
How are you?
I'd like to ask you another question. How are you?
Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, how are you? Well, you probably had nothing ready for her.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, Dr. Ruth. How are you?
How are you? Okay.
Can we ask you a question, please, for XRK Radio? How are you?
Very good.
How are you, okay?
Yep.
Having a good time here at Sorvino's?
Yes. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a wonderful guy. Do you hear him sing?
Yes, he's great.
And every time when I had him on my television shows, or wherever I meet him, he is always nice.
What's he been in?
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
He was Paul. He was in The Firm for a small part.
Okay.
He's a character actor. He's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
If you were a rich movie star, would you jump over stuff on a horse?
I don't think so.
I know, I wouldn't either, right?
No, I think it's not only if I were rich. I think I'm much too short.
Has Woody Allen lost his mind?
I don't comment on it.
Let me just question. I've been with my girlfriend, Doctor, this is a sexual question. She's having a real problem with my smegma. You know, she says it's too much. What do you think?
Bye.
Take care, Dr. Ruth.
Why does she not answer any sexual questions?
I don't know.
Why can't she comment on Woody Allen? That's her forte, her expertise.
I don't know. I mean, you talk about a relationship problem. They're all afraid. And why is she afraid of him?
She's not a movie star. She's not looking for a part, is she?
I will get a role in the next Woody Allen film. That's so odd. I mean, there's a perfect thing for her to comment on. A man who takes up with his lover's daughter in front of the whole world. There's a juicy topic. Everyone's so friggin' politically correct. No wonder we're successful. Because you know what people are pissed off about? That we actually comment on things. It's not even that it's not outrageous. It's just that we comment.
That's why guys like Chevy Chase and Billy Crystal hate you now.
I know. They can't stand it. Most of the world wants to see Billy Crystal fail. He just doesn't. He's not aware of that. People don't like him. He's an obnoxious guy. He comments on everything like he's a 90-year-old man. He's like the king of, he thinks he's Mr. Comedy.
Well, people liked him when he was the underdog. But now that he got on top and got so pompous about it, yes, I know how to do everything.
Yeah.
And I'm the greatest person in show business, and I know what's funny and what's not.
So you point that out, and he gets all pissed off. And everyone gets pissed. Not only does he get pissed off, everyone's pissed off.
Well, I think it's a show business thing. There is this unspoken rule in show business that you're not supposed to comment on other people in the club.
Yeah. Well, we're not in the club.
Nobody ever invited us.
Nobody opened the rule book to me.
All right. Bye-bye. I'll see you.
You jump off the horse?
Yeah, you know, like that guy.
Chris?
Yeah, Chris. Take care.
That's a good question. If you were rich and famous, would you jump around on horses?
Yeah. Well, that was the question of the night. A lot of people feel very, deep sympathy for.
Yeah. Oh, it's a horrible story.
Yeah.
Who was that Who was the other person talking?
Just a guy with Dr. Ruth. I was just...
Oh, okay.
You know,
some guy with Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
Here's Mario Cuomo, the ex-governor of New York.
Yeah.
Interesting. The guy you got out of office.
Right. I got him out of office, you know.
I know you did. Excuse me, can we ask you a question, please, for the WXRK? Question, please, for the WXRK.
Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Because it's the governor?
I was... Well, you should see my face. I was drenched.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Can we ask you a question, please, for the WXRK?
Sure.
Who are you now?
Who am I now?
Yeah.
I'm the same guy I was before.
And who is that?
I was I'm Al D'Amato.
Al D'Amato.
Al D'Amato, yeah. I'm a senator.
And what do you do that makes you famous?
What do I do that makes me famous? I run guys against incumbent governors.
Whoa! He hates Senator D'Amato. Now, that's a very telling comment. You got him. Who are you again? He can't stand that you ask who he is because it's impossible for him to fathom that somebody wouldn't know who he is. He's king. He's the king of New York.
I run people against incumbent governors.
Oh.
Let me ask you, are you here to apply for a job?
Am I here to apply for a job? No, I have a job.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
I make trouble for people.
Okay, well, I hope you don't make trouble for me.
No.
Let me ask you, will your daughter ever pose nude for Playboy like Reagan's daughter did?
I'm sorry?
Will your daughter ever pose nude for Playboy like Reagan's daughter did?
I don't know how Reagan's daughter did.
Well, you know, she did. You know, Nancy, you know.
But I don't know how. You said, the way she did.
Yeah, well, you know, naked, in Playboy.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to see how she... I don't think my daughter would do that.
Okay.
Probably.
Let me ask you, are you sorry you weren't nice to Howard Stern?
Am I sorry I wasn't... No, I'm not sorry I wasn't nice to Howard Stern. Actually, I was very good to Howard Stern.
No, you weren't.
I never mentioned his name.
I know, well, because he did, support the other governor, I guess. That's what,
No, he supported my governor. I'm Al D'Amato.
Come on. Someone said... I know, but no, someone said you were Mario Cuomo, that's why.
No, we all look alike.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Pete, right?
It's John.
John,
yeah,
good to know you, John. Okay.
That's great.
That was great.
Hey, you pissed him off.
Yeah.
It was like a verbal wrestling match.
Yeah. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me take a break. We'll hear who else Stuttering John met because the list is quite long.
That was great.
Yeah, we'll come back and.
I can't wait to see that on tape.
Yeah, me too. I was speechless during it.
Robin, Ali was there.
Really?
Yeah, but he wouldn't come on air. But I did ask him
Ali
about
McGraw?
You. No, Muhammad Ali. So I asked him. So I asked him about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say?
Where'd you go, George?
Oh, yeah? Did he know who Robin was?
Very funny, very
Yeah, he said, I love Robin. He goes, Robin who?
Is that what he said?
No, he wasn't there. I was kidding.
Was he there or not?
No, I was just kidding.
What kind of joke is that?
I was kidding.
This is your crew, Howard.
Oh, man.
Please get them under control.
I'm going to smack you during the commercial. All right, let's take a break.
All of a sudden, he's Georgie Jessel.
Yeah. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with Stuttering John right after these words. All right, Stuttering John went over to Paul Sorvino's restaurant, and before he got thrown out, he actually got to interview Freddie Roman. Freddie Roman, the Friars Club comic.
Is he not one of the officers of the Friars Club?
Yeah, he's the dean of the Friars Club.
Okay, dean.
What's funny about Freddie Roman, nobody knows who Freddie Roman is, I'm sure, in our audience, but he's some comic who hangs out at that Friars Club that Jackie belongs to. Like, it's a place where comics are supposed to hang out. But
and so Freddie hangs out there.
So Freddie hangs out there. So does Jackie. It's all these comics. I don't know.
It's like a morgue.
Yeah. Old comics club. So anyway, and Jackie's the kid on the block because he's in his 50s.
It's like a rest home for comics.
Yeah, right. But this is kind of funny because I think John hits him up with a Pat Cooper question. Pat Cooper is so angry with us.
Yes.
You can always reach me at the Friars Club. That's where we make contact.
Hi, Freddie. Can we ask you a question, please?
Sure.
WXRK Radio. How are you today?
I'm wonderful.
Let me ask you, what is Pat Cooper's problem?
Pat is a wonderful man. He just is angry at anyone else that's breathing.
Exactly, man.
But other than that, a wonderful guy and a credit to his religion.
Freddie knows how to play that one because he knows if Pat hears something bad, Pat will yell at him.
Well, we've had famous confrontations between Freddie and Pat right here.
Yeah, it's always good.
Whatever that may be.
Why are so many comedians Jewish?
Well, so many comedians were Jewish because it was a way of getting out of the ghetto in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
It was a way to get upward.
Yeah.
Then other groups went into the ghetto, and now we have other groups that are comedians because the Jews are all in the suburbs now, and they don't have to get out anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
He's as clear as Jimmy the Greek. What's he talking about? He's just so happy to be interviewed. You know, I don't think there's been a microphone in front of his face in a while.
I think he was like the only guy in a tux at the whole place.
Yeah, I think he was pretty happy.
He gets dressed up every time.
Yeah, he's verbose. There's no question going to throw him.
Why are the Friars anti-Martling?
We love Jackie Martling.
Yeah, but they won't put him on the dais, the Friars roast.
That's not true. As a matter of fact, this year we're roasting Steven Seagal. And I will go out on a limb and invite Jackie personally through this interview.
He says it's because of Howard that, that's why.
No,
is that why?
And we'd love Howard to be on the dais.
I know.
But Howard is cranky with us, and we don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Hey, Jackie, they're going to invite you on a dais.
Hey, I would call Freddie today and say you'll take him up on that invitation.
Hey, excuse me. Is this Mr. Freddie Roman, Dean of the Friars? I understand there's going to be a roaster, Steven Seagal. It was represented to me through a tape that I would be allowed to sit on the dais. This would be my great honor.
I'm too busy.
I got to get a tape of that roast.
I'm calling to accept.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Mr. Steven Seagal, F you. You suck. You don't even throw two little Chinese stars. Let me see you lift your leg. Hey, and Freddie Roman, eat me. Hey. I just can't wait to hear that roast.
Howard, you gotta go. You gotta go. So if no one laughs, he can blame it on you.
Yeah, right.
Well, if Jackie's roasting, we have to have a table.
Hey, Steven Seagal's so fat. When he walks down the aisle, he looks like Q. Little Q.
He sideswipes both aisles.
When Steven Seagal got married to Kelly LeBrock, he sideswiped the aisles. Hey, Steven Seagal, you do karate. Okay, hey, karate.
All right.
Cheeks. Chinese stars.
Get in the bathtub first, then fill it up.
Steven Seagal got so heavy, he gets in the bathtub, and then there's a flood. The water pours out.
Tall guys with long hair.
Let me ask you, which Friar is incontinent?
There are no Friars that are incontinent. Those that are older, God bless them, we have no problem.
Boy, no question throws this guy.
3 urologists that are members of the club.
Can I move ahead?
Well, I do what Joey's wanted me to do. I asked him if you're a comedian, can you tell me a joke?
He has one for you, of course.
Well, he tells one about the E! Show, yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, just about, Yeah.
All right.
To take care of any problems that may arise.
All right, just one more, Freddie. Didn't you used to sell shoes for a living?
I most certainly did.
How long before you're back at it?
My career is at its zenith right now.
Yeah.
I'll probably never have to sell another shoe.
But you're a comedian, right?
Where does Freddie Roman perform? I guess in the Catskills to old Jews or something?
I guess so.
I'm a comedian, right?
Yeah, no, well, you are a comedian, right?
Well, thank you. Good.
Can you tell me a joke?
Rephrase the question.
All right, well, you are a comedian.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell me a joke just for the camera?
I don't tell jokes for the camera. I only tell them for live audience. No, this is a lovely... Is this for the E! Network?
Yes.
I get that on channel 68 of my cable system.
Great.
Unfortunately, my cable system only has 66 channels.
Oh, I got you.
There you go.
So I don't want to waste the show.
All right.
Take care. You have a nice night.
And you. Good to see you.
Take care.
Wow, he was happy.
Yeah.
First guy ever happy to see you.
He would have stayed there and talked to John for hours.
Yeah.
Not as happy as the next guy out.
What's the next guy? Burt Young?
Yeah.
Oh, you know Burt Young is.
Burt Young from the Rocky movie?
Yeah. Although I don't know who he is.
Oh, so you legitimately asked him who he is?
No, I asked him who he is because that's what you want me to do.
Yeah. You knew who he was, though, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy who plays Rocky's brother-in-law or something.
Yeah. Oh, he's drunk and pissed off.
Yeah, and he was in Caddyshack, where he was in Back to School, where he played Rodney Dangerfield's driver, Burt Young.
Hi. Can I ask you a question for WXRK Radio?
Sure.
So who are you now? State your name.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Burt Young.
Oh, Burt Young. And you're, what do you do?
I'm a songwriter.
Get my questions. Hold on a second, Burt.
Is he pissed off?
Yeah, you gotta remember, he's sitting down eating.
Yeah.
You know, across from a young girl.
Yeah.
And I'm asking him who he is.
Oh, man.
That's the best scenario.
Oh, that's the worst time to do that to a guy. Yeah. He's eating. He's got a young girl
He's
across
probably
him.
feeling pretty. This ruins the digestion.
Yeah.
With you?
Yeah. So you're a songwriter?
Yeah.
No, really, honestly.
Yeah.
Would I know your songs?
They're not that popular. They're not in the top 10, but they're coming up.
Somebody said you were an actor. Is that? No, all right. Let me ask you. Do you look like the guy in Rocky?
Oh, check your list.
What's that?
Check your list.
Let me ask you, my man. You're a nice guy. Let me just ask a couple questions, and I'll leave you alone. You Burt Young? Okay. If you were a rich movie star, would you jump over stuff on a horse?
I'd probably jump in it.
You know, like Christopher Reeves did. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's awful.
It's insane, right?
He's a nice guy. It's an awful thing. Nice man.
Yeah. Let me ask you, has Woody Allen lost his mind?
This is a funny interview, huh? I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah. All right, Burt. Thanks a lot.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Good old Burt.
He scares me.
Yeah.
When he gets tired of something, you move on.
Yeah.
He can kick your ass. Yeah.
That's a pretty good way to put it.
I'll be honest.
I'm tired of this.
I think I'm sick of you and sick of everything that I just heard. I'm sick of you, yeah. I'll be honest with you. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to get up.
I'm going to stab you with my fork.
Yeah, I'm going to drive my fork through your head. So you better get out of my face. I'm really sick of you. First, you don't know who I am. Then you ask me about Superman. And now you ask me about this. What did you just ask me? Stupid ass. Stupid friggin' ass. I bust my balls. I don't need you.
Look at the list here. Lainey Kazan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is Lainey Kazan?
She's another one of those character actresses and singers that you see around in different movies.
She's supposed to be real famous, but, you know, that's what I hear.
Yeah, I know her. I mean, like, I know her name and stuff.
She's always playing somebody's mother.
Yeah.
I think I used to be really horny for her when I was a kid.
Yeah,
She's a sex
she
symbol.
used to look really,
Not
really
anymore,
good.
though.
Was she naked in Playboy once? Like Barbara McNair or something?
I think she might have been, yeah.
Yeah. I used to get real horny for her. I remember I saw her on Mike Douglas, because that's where I watched TV.
Right, she used to do Mike Douglas and Merv Griffin all the time.
Yeah, and I remember I pleasured myself at night to her.
She used to do like those photographs in bikinis or bathing suits. She was real hot.
And didn't she also do Ode to Billy Joe?
No, that's somebody else.
Yeah, but she looks like her.
Yeah.
So they're like the same person?
But I guess she's gotten like a lot bigger. And Doug, for me, was telling me that when you watch this, that the sweat is just pouring out of her body.
Well, remember that movie, My Favorite Year?
Yeah.
She played the mom.
She plays the
Great.
mom of people that she's younger than.
Hi. Hi, can we ask you a question for WXRK Radio?
Yeah.
So who are you now?
I'm Lainey Kazan.
And what do you do that makes you famous?
Oh, she ain't laughing.
She ain't laughing.
And what do you do that makes you famous? It's like a high school interview. See, this is a perfect crowd to do it to. You know, they don't want to hear that.
Who are you now?
I'm Lainey Kazan.
And what do you do that makes you famous?
That's the most annoying question in the world.
Hi. How are you?
William Kahn.
Hello. I know. I've met you many times.
Lainey? What is
Yes.
What is it that, you know...
What do I do?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
No, I'm just
I'm
curious.
a singer and an actress.
Oh, yeah? What have you been in? You know, what movies?
Beaches, 29th Street.
Oh, you were in Beaches?
Harry and the Hendersons, The One from the Heart.
Oh, at what part did you
Delta
be in Beaches?
Force. I was Bet's mother.
Oh, how are you? Nice to meet
And I'm
you.
a singer as well.
Oh, very, very good. You want to sing a little something?
I don't think so.
Yeah, come on. Sing me something. Sing me a little something now that you say you're a singer. Let me hear you do something. Sing Ode to Billy Joe. Jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Come on.
If you were a rich movie star, would you jump over?
Why don't you? We gave you about 27 generics, and you just keep asking the same stupid one.
Well, no,
yeah. That's the first question on the list. There's 37 other questions.
No, there's 7 of them. Stop on a horse.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever...
Well, we heard about Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, I wouldn't jump over a horse if I'm a rich movie star or I'm a poor movie star or I'm a poor person.
Yeah.
I don't... at this point, I love horses and I ride and I owned a horse at one time, but at this point in my life, I would not be jumping over horses, and my heart felt sympathies to Christopher Reeve. I hope he's well and I hope he feels better, and I love him.
It's sad, right?
Terrible.
Let me ask you, what are the odds that John Travolta will be in another decent movie?
I'm tired. I'm hot and tired. I'm hot and tired, and I got to get some rest.
All right, I'll see you.
And I just want to wish Paul Sorvino a lot of luck.
Yes. Thank you, lady. Take care, lady. Thank you very much.
Thank you, lady.
That seems to be the exit line. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Interview over.
Yeah. Is this a funny interview?
What are the odds of John Travolta being in another good movie? I'd say 0.
Well, you counted him out after Saturday Night Live, and then there was Pulp Fiction.
Saturday Night Fever.
Or whatever it was.
20 years.
Yeah.
So another 20 years, he'll have another hit.
Okay.
Haley's coming.
You want to hear from Ed Begley Jr.? Boy, this is some list.
What do you ask Ed Begley?
We actually had questions for him.
You went from Mario Cuomo to Ed Begley Jr. Ed Begley Jr. is that really albino-looking dude from St. Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Who was engaged to Amy Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I know. For a minute.
Ed, can we ask you a question, please?
Sure.
For WXRK. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Do people ever confuse you with Johnny Winter?
No, they don't.
Do you ever marry or just continue to use women like toilet paper?
Wait a minute. And you wanted to skip over Ed Begley after you wrote these questions?
I didn't think you'd ask him. Will you marry or continue to use women as toilet paper?
Yeah.
Oof. I got to hear the answer.
I'm tired.
I'm hot. They ever confuse you for stuttering, John?
Yeah, how you doing, Ed?
Good, how you doing?
Good, man. Let me ask you, why was your father so mean to you?
That was on screen. Off screen, he was a pussycat.
Really? I have a really good question. Now that St. Elsewhere is off the air, have your groupies gone elsewhere?
Elsewhere? That's very good. No, I never had groupies.
Oh, come on, Amy Lynn, Ed. Come on.
Amy Lynn!
Yeah. How was she anyway?
Amy Lynn's a lovely lady. It was very platonic, of course, with she and I.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Ed. We heard you're a stud.
No.
This lucky bastard gets to go out with Penthouse Pets.
I know.
Yeah, I think he was with Annette Bening for a while before she hopped on to Warren Beatty.
He's not a good-looking guy at all.
No, I'm better looking than him, and I'm ugly. I mean, come on. I'm better looking than him,
You're
right?
a better looking ugly guy than him.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
On a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 2, and I'm a 3.
Snuck past him.
Yeah. Finally, somebody I'm better looking than. I'm better looking than him, right?
He's been in the movie, so why can't you?
Oh, that's what I keep saying.
No, that's the other Ed Begley. That was my father. She's a lovely lady.
Don't you think anal sex should be legalized everywhere?
Hello. Give Howard my best.
All right, Ed. Hey, thanks, man. You're a good man.
Take it in.
Is Ed Begley checking in? Hello.
Check, please.
This is all going on at Paul Sorvino's new restaurant. So then you interview Paul Sorvino, and he's a gentleman to you, and then he turns. When you go to interview Jerry Lewis, he gets mean to you.
Yeah, he changes.
And he tells you it's time to go. Wow. You want to hear that?
Yes.
All right, let me take a break and we'll hear that.
Boy, that Ed Begley, right out of the box. Boom, you hit him with a question.
Yeah, that was good. I like that who are you question.
Yeah.
It really drives people nuts because they're all self-important. I'm Lainey Kazan. Oh, you are? What makes you so famous? What did you do? I'm a singer and an actress. Oh, really? Well, what have you done that maybe I would be familiar with? That's great. That's great. Well, I was in, Poseidon Adventure or something. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see that.
Would you play?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. Would you play?
Yeah, I don't remember you.
You think that wrecks their whole night?
Yeah, that does. That kills them.
You don't just...
Yeah, these people have built a lifetime of convincing themselves that they're somebody.
It's like, if you have questions for somebody, I don't even want to ask them that because I know that'll piss them off enough they don't want to talk to me anymore.
Yeah, but it's great to hear. I love it. I mean, I thought it was great. You asked Governor Cuomo who he is, and you caught him off guard, and he goes, he's Senator D'Amato, and he puts up candidates against incumbents. That's great. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after.
Is he saying people in office shouldn't have people running against them?
I think that's what he's saying. How dare Senator D'Amato put up a candidate? All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this. All right, let me finish up with Stuttering John, because I got a lot of other things to get to. So Stuttering John went out last night, if you're just joining us. He interviewed a whole bunch of people, including Governor Mario Cuomo, and then he was at Paul Sorvino's new restaurant. And finally, Paul Sorvino, the actor, comes over to him and is very friendly. And then when Jerry Lewis shows up, Paul Sorvino gets vicious about it. And they throw you out.
Yeah.
But hey, Paul ought to relax because we're the only ones talking about his restaurant.
We were invited there, and still even when we were invited, we managed to dethrone it.
Well, look what people are all pissed off at you. You abuse
people. It was a happy gathering.
Yeah.
You got there. You went to every table and upset people.
Yeah, I mean, people were walking away from you just because you didn't know who they were.
You know what's funny, Howard?
What?
We tried getting Tina.
Nice one.
Thank you. We tried getting Tina Louise.
Yeah. Tina Louise. She Gilligan's Island.
And we went up to it and we turned on the light and she looked like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, the light's too bright," and walked away.
She's like a recluse, and she doesn't want people to see her looking ugly and stuff.
I don't blame her.
She was just on Roseanne.
Oh yeah. How does she look? I mean, did she age real? Well, she's an old woman.
She aged, man. You know what are you gonna do?
I used to love her.
That's one of the first girls.
Yeah.
She's one of 3 celebrities from old sitcoms that have hung up on me because of you.
Really?
I asked her to come on the show about 8 years ago, and she hung up on me.
Just hung up?
She just said she said something like, "I'm outraged that you would even ask me about that."
Really?
And just hung up on me.
Wow.
The man was Howard Stern.
Right.
You sure?
Yeah.
Could have been somebody else.
You want to know who the other 2 that hung up on me?
That's great, isn't it? My name. I mean, look at me. Look what kind of career I have. People just hang. I mean, Woody Allen could call or Michael Jackson. They would
stay
talk.
on the phone.
You know who the other 2 were?
Yeah.
Spanky.
Yeah, Spanky hated me.
Spanky hung up. He was freaked out by
well, he's dead now.
Yeah, he's no longer with us.
Hey, I outlived him.
And Mr. B from Hazel.
Mr. B from Hazel?
His was the best story because I booked him for whatever happened to.
Yeah.
And he was all excited about it. And then he called me back when he realized who you were and yelled at me for booking him.
Don DeFore or something?
Yes, Don DeFore.
Don DeFore?
He yelled at me. He goes, "How dare you even ask me to be on a show like that?"
Really?
Yeah.
He was mad at you for asking.
And he hung up.
Wow.
Mr. B, damn it.
I love that. And Tina Louise was mad.
Yep. She was real upset that I would want her on this show.
Yeah, who would want her on any show? Don't you know no one's want to be on any show? Why would you put me on a show?
I was shocked that she did the Roseanne thing because it was a Gilligan's Island reunion they were doing. And, she even
she doesn't want
refuses to do that.
Well, she didn't want to get stereotyped.
Typecast.
Yeah. Typecast, right. That's it, yeah. Yeah, typecast.
Yeah. Typecast. Yeah.
Let me hear you with Paul Sorvino.
Paul, can I ask you a question?
Yes. Wait a minute, Mike.
This is for WXRK Radio. How are you?
I'm good.
Congratulations on your restaurant.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, is it true you quit your TV show to sing opera?
Actually, it's one of the reasons I quit, but the main reason I quit is because working in New York in the cold would eventually destroy the voice. If you talk too much, you will destroy the voice. So I did it for that, but I did it also because there was not enough creative input.
Who are you, Barbara Walters?
Sheesh, I mean, a long answer. I didn't even know that there was this long an answer to that question.
Yeah. Dude, hey, man.
Talking too much will destroy the voice. Be quiet, Paul.
You're supposed to piss the guy off.
For me in the show, and a number of reasons, But I am acting. I'm doing Nixon. I'm doing the movie Nixon. I'm doing Kissinger in that. So it's not that I'm... It's not that I've given up.
Like Kissinger? Can you do the accent?
Well, I could, but I don't think I will at the moment.
Oh, great, man.
Hey, not bad.
Who do you think of Howard Stern?
What do I think of Howard Stern? Yeah. He should get a haircut.
No, honestly, you like him, Paul?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Really? Hey, what the hell's that all about?
I don't know, because the last time I interviewed him like 3 years ago, he hated me.
He hated you, but he liked me.
I think we met him once on the street with Steve Rossi.
Yeah, we hugged like two Goombas. We hugged in the middle.
He is so Italian.
Paul Sorvino's real Italian, so is Steve Rossi. And I'm walking with Steve Rossi, and all of a sudden the two of them meet, and they start like almost making out in the middle of the street, like hugging each other and stuff. like two old Italian bocce players, and they start hugging, and then all of a sudden they look at me like, "You want a hug?"
Yeah, you got to give them a too.
I said, "Okay." And those guys, and they're big men, and they sweep you up in their arms, so you feel like a girl. So I've actually almost, I think
almost kissed him.
I think I've gone to second base with him. I might have had my hand on his nipple.
You know, it's funny because right in the middle of the restaurant, he tells everyone to shut up. All the celebrities, everyone, be quiet, shut up. And then he sings opera for like.
Yeah, I got to tape of that. All right. That's a real Italian. Wow.
Maybe he should talk some more.
Yeah. Hey, that was pretty good. Opera's one of those things I can do. Can you give me a little piano music?
You can't do it like Pavarotti, but you can do it like Paul Sorvino.
I loved your work in Goodfellas.
Thank you.
Alone, all right?
Thank you.
Take care, man.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Paul, you remember? All right, so I leave him alone, and I go, you know what? I didn't ask him anything off color. Let me go back and talk to him.
What is that?
Yeah, he's getting the wrong impression.
He's actually digging you. Yeah, what kind of interview is that? I mean, that was good for Live at 5.
Hey, Paul, you remember We'll Get By?
I do.
I used to watch that.
It didn't get by.
No, it didn't.
It didn't live up to its name. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just so weird because whenever I ask people, nobody knows it.
It almost made it. It was a beautiful show, but it was up against.
Sounds to me like you guys are still hitting it
off.
off.
You're still bonding.
Yeah. That's why it's funny that he, the guy turned into a dick afterwards.
So you guys were getting along.
Yeah.
Number one show on television, Chico and the Man.
Oh.
So we almost made it, but didn't have a chance. Poor little thing.
But then what happened? You did that, and then I didn't see it.
Then I did movies, and I did lots of movies, and I did opera, and I did between those spaces, I did about 15, 20 movies. And I did television movies and specials and sang, and I've been, write. I do all kinds of different things. I surface, I go under, I surface,
I heard you singing in there. It sounded really good.
Thank you.
Let me ask you one actor's question, all right? If you were a rich movie star, would you jump over stuff on a horse?
Would I jump what?
Over stuff on a horse.
I feel very bad about that.
Unbelievable.
I feel very, very... I know him. We've had dinner together. I feel terrible. I hope that he's not permanently injured. This is a very sad...
How come all actors are having dinner together and I'm not having dinner with anyone?
Well, this is what I'm telling you. There's a club that we're not in.
Me, I'm eating by myself right here.
We're never at dinner.
You wouldn't, man.
What?
You wouldn't eat dinner.
Sure I would. I had Chuck Norris over my house. With Joe Piscopo.
Well, they all got to go to your
house. Chuck is never at these dinners either.
Imagine my power dinner. Chuck Norris and Joe Piscopo.
And where is Joe Piscopo?
I don't know. How's he make a living? Where is he? He's got some hot girlfriend, though, boy.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
What is he, just managing her career now?
Yeah, I think pretty much. We haven't heard from him in ages.
No, I don't know.
So is this mostly like more of you and Paul Sorvino hitting it off?
Well, I asked him all the generic.
For all of us who know him, he's a beautiful person, a talented person, and this is a tragedy.
Yeah.
God grant that he makes a recovery.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah,
O.J., innocent or guilty? You don't want to...
Come on.
No, I'm just curious.
Come on. What do you think?
I say guilty. But, a lot of actors don't want to say it.
I'm not on the jury. And I have not been privy to all of the evidence, but it sure doesn't look good.
Right, okay.
It doesn't. I heard F. Lee Bailey was going to be here tonight.
I don't know. I didn't see him. I don't know. It could be. Everybody else was here.
I had a great time.
Thank you.
Well, let me ask you, do you think it's right that Seinfeld is dating 17-year-olds?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, a couple more minutes.
You can ask me all the
questions. Everyone's afraid to comment on that.
I think he's been in a Woody Allen film, hasn't he?
With Paul Sorvino, yeah.
Yeah.
You want? I know all about you. Go ahead.
Okay. Has Woody Allen lost his mind?
No, Woody Allen is a great talent.
I know, but with Soon Yi and all that.
I don't. I'm not part of his personal life. He's a great talent and a great director, a great writer.
Right. Why don't people say nice stuff about me?
Yes.
I haven't dated my wife's daughter.
You haven't done anything, but they all hate you.
Yeah.
And
what did I do?
They're willing to say it.
You have a great lifestyle, but you bad mouth them. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What are the odds that John Travolta will be in another decent movie?
So even he knows.
We don't have a chance. We don't have any say in that. The script comes along. We have to work. We see what happens. The actor is the least powerful person when it comes to making the quality of the movie stand up.
Yeah.
The actor tries. He said, okay, this is a decent script. Out of the scripts I'm offered this year, this is a good...
See? He's a good spokesperson for... Can't throw him.
Bad movies.
I thought the next one would throw him. But...
All right, I'll do it, but there's so many other things that have to do with it. He's been in a number of very good movies.
Yeah.
So he will... No, I think now he's on another upswing. He'll do good.
Yeah. Let me ask you, shouldn't anal sex be legal everywhere?
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Turn around.
I can't stop you. No.
See, he's having a good time.
Yeah,
I can't believe he turns on you.
Yeah, he turns on you. See this Jerry.
Now, why does he think Jerry can't handle this as well?
Because Jerry can't handle air.
Well, all right, let me ask you one more.
I want to see what you could ask me that I can't answer. All right, won't it?
Do we really need another restaurant in Manhattan?
Oh, no. God, no. Whose place is this, anyway? How annoying.
Paul, thanks a lot. I'm a big fan. You're a great actor.
Thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
it, man.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
There you go.
Okay,
All right, so he handled it.
Yeah.
What went wrong?
Everything's fine.
Now, who's this, Peter Max? Who's that, the guy who draws?
Yeah.
The painter.
The painting guy.
Come on, you did enough. Well, please, let me just talk to Jerry. Then I'm going
So what is going on now?
Oh, that's Paul Savino. This is when I'm trying to talk to Jerry.
Oh, and you won't let you near Jerry?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is the whole...
Too bad. You almost had a friend. Oh, man, I would have loved to have heard you with Jerry.
I know.
You had great questions for him, right?
Yeah, we had really good questions for him. Does his head slide off the pillow at night? What else was there for Jerry?
Jerry walked in, Howard, with these, like, little shorts, like Richard Simmons shorts.
Yeah.
With a T-shirt down, with little bony legs.
Yeah.
Look bizarre.
Yeah. Did he look more bizarre than Tony Curtis? I doubt it.
Let me just talk to Jerry, and then I'm going
Too much now. We got enough. Jerry wants to relax. 2 shows. It's enough.
Can we just ask him?
Guys, it's enough for tonight. Please.
So just ask him?
Be kind to me, I'll be kind to you. It's enough tonight. Okay? Really, it is. I've been good to you?
No, I know, but I just want to talk to Jerry.
Not tonight.
Jerry, can I ask you one question?
Not tonight. I'm telling you. Thank you very much. Please.
Thanks.
You gotta credit John with his persistence. I'm shocked that he...
And you try again, right?
No, because then...
Oh, is that it?
Because then Paul comes out and removes us from the bar.
He does?
Yeah, from the restaurant. Hi. How are you?
This is Peter Max.
WXRK Radio.
How you doing?
Hi, so who are you now?
I'm Peter Max.
Peter Max.
Paul's oldest friend.
And what do you do that makes you famous?
What makes me famous?
Yeah.
I draw pictures of guys like you.
Oh, yeah? You're an artist?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Congratulations. Can I ask you a couple of questions? If you were a rich movie star, would you jump over stuff on a horse?
No.
Has Woody Allen lost his mind?
No.
You don't want to talk much, huh?
No.
Okay. What are the odds that John Travolta will be in another decent movie?
Big. Great odds. Great, it's going to happen.
Shouldn't anal sex be legal everywhere?
No.
That's the end for me.
Oh.
No.
Bye-bye, Peter. Thank you very much. Thanks. That's it.
Got it. I see.
I can do the whole Peter Max. No. Big.
No. Big, no. Anal sex? No. All right, well, John, it seems like you had another stress-filled night.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You got to see, sweat's like pouring down my face.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty uncomfortable. You've just managed to irritate just about everybody.
Even the guy that liked you.
Even the guy that liked you hated you by the end of the night. Well, good for you.
Thanks.
Another jam-packed night of celebrity and fun, and congratulations to Paul Sorvino and his restaurant.
Yes, kick off to a new restaurant in Manhattan.
There you go. But
you have an open invitation, Howard, whenever you want to eat there.
Thank you. Thank you. There you go.
Now, after that, I wouldn't
touch
the food.
I'm sure Paul Sorvino wants me in his restaurant. All right, very good. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with a lot more right after these words.